Hello everybody and welcome to another session of Maths with Mr. Luke. Are you all sitting beautifully? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on you. Looking, listening, thinking and concentrating. I can see you are all sat beautifully, so we shall begin. First of all, we are going to start with our maths warm-up, and today we're going to recap telling the time. Make sure you have your whiteboards ready because I'm going to want you to write down some of your answers. If you haven't got a whiteboard, you can get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil. If you're not ready now, stop the video and come back when you are. Okay, everybody, let's have a look at the first question. I want you to write down what time it is in o'clock. O'clock, okay? Now remember, it's o'clock when the big hand points to the 12 and the little hand points to the hour is what time it is, okay? When the big hand points to the 12, it's o'clock, and you have to look at where the little hand is pointing to, okay? So pause the video now and come back when you have your answer. Okay, I can see you've all written your answer down now. So I've given you a clock and I want you to tell me what time it is. Well, the big hand's pointing to 12, so we know it's o'clock, and the little hand is pointing to the 5, so we know it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And you'd write that like this. You'd write 5, finger space, O, finger space, and then clock. 5 o'clock. If you got that right, give yourselves a big tick. If not, go back and have another go. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, have a look at this clock. Pause the video and write down what time it says. Okay, I can see you've all had a go at writing the time down. Well, the big hand is pointing to the 12, so we know it is o'clock. It's always o'clock when the big hand points to the 12. The little hand is pointing to 11, so we know it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. And you write that like this. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. If you got that right, give yourselves a big tick. Well done. If not, have another go. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, have a look at this clock. Have a look at this clock. The big hand is pointing to 12, so we know it's o'clock, but where is the little hand pointing? Pause the video and come back when you've written down the time. Okay, I can see you've all had a go at writing down the time. We said the big hand is pointing to the 12. The little hand is pointing to the 7. So we know that this must be 7 o'clock. And we write it like this. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. If you got that right, give yourselves a big tick. Well done. If not, go back and have another go. And this one here, let's have a look at this clock. The big hand is pointing to 12, so we know that it is o'clock. If the big hand points to 12, we call it o'clock. The little hand, where is that pointing? Because that's going to tell you the time. So pause the video and come back once you've had a go and written your answer down. Okay, I can see you've written your answer, so the big hand points to the 12. The little hand points to the 4, so we know it's 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and we can write it like this, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. If you got that right, give yourselves a big tick. Well done, you maths superstars. You've really begun to understand the basics of telling the time. So let's just quickly recap what we looked at yesterday. Yesterday, we looked at tens and ones. Tens and ones. And we looked at how teen numbers are made up of tens and ones. Let's just quickly look at that again. Well, we said when we have 10 ones stacked up on top of each other, we can call this a 10. So this is a 10. And here are some ones. Here's a 10 and here are some ones. And then we filled in these boxes to find out which number it was. So have a look. How many 10s do we have? Well, we just have 1 10. So we can write the number 1 in the box below it. Next, we have to count out how many 1s we have. We look at our 1s and we need to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 1s. Now, if you have a look at the numbers I've written, we've got a 1 with a 7, which makes 17. So our answer was 17. This is what we did yesterday. Let's just recap another one. Okay, I've got some more 10s and 1s here. How many 10s have I got? Well, I've got 1 10. I've got 1 10. So let's write that in. We've got 1 10. 1. How many 1s have we got? How many 1s have we got? Well, our 1s are here, and we have 1, 2. So we've got 2 1s. We can write that in the box underneath, 2 1s. And when we look at our numbers together, we've got a 1 with a 2, which makes 12. 12. Easy peasy, isn't it? Have a look at the last example. So here, how many 10s do we have? How many 10s do we have? We have 1 10. So we can write 1 10 underneath. 1. How many 1s do we have? Let's count how many 1s we have. Well, all our 1s are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 1s, so I'm going to write the number 9 in the box next to it. Now we've got a 1 with a 9, which makes 19. So our answer is 19. Hopefully all of you remember how to solve 10s and 1s. You did a really, really good job of that. Today we're moving one step further and we are looking at how to make 20. We are recapping and learning how to make the number 20. And we're going to look at lots of different ways that we can make the number 20, and then I'm going to set you a challenge to have a go and do it yourself. So I have given you lots of little boxes here, and they are all white, and there should be 20. Let's just check there are 20 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's right, there are 20 boxes, and we write the number 20 like this. A 2 with a 0 makes 20. A 2 with a 0 makes 20. Now, if I have a look at this one, I've still got 20 boxes. I've still got 20 boxes. Some of my boxes are white and some of my boxes are blue. And we're going to write this as a number sentence. Let's start with the blue. How many blue do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 blue. So I'm going to write that down underneath. 6 blue. And I'm going to add the white. So now we have to find out how many white boxes there are. Let's count the white boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 white boxes. So we've got 6, add 14, and we know that altogether there are 20. So our number sentence is 6 add 14 equals 20. 6 add 14 equals 20. Let's have a look at another example. Okay, in this example, I've still got 20 boxes altogether. There's still 20, but once again, some of them are blue and some of them are white. Let's start by counting how many are blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 blue boxes. So let's start by writing 12. And we're going to add the white boxes. Let's count how many white boxes there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 white boxes. So now we've got 12, add 8, and we know that altogether there are 20. So our number sentence is 12 add 8 equals 20. You are doing so well. Okay, this time we've got another example. We've got 20 boxes altogether. Some are blue and some are white. How many are blue? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 blue. So let's write 15. 15. And we're going to add how many white boxes there are. So now we need to count the white boxes. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 white boxes, so we can write the number 5. And how many are there altogether? We know there are 20. So our number sentence is 15 add 5 equals 20. 15 add 5 equals 20. Well done. Okay, and the last example I'm going to show you today, excuse me, we've still got 20 boxes. Some of them are blue and some of them are white. Let's find out how many blue ones there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 blue boxes, so I'm going to write that underneath. 18. A 1 with an 8 makes 18. And we're going to add the white boxes. How many white boxes can you see? Let's count them. 1, 2. We've got 2 white boxes. So our number sentence is 18 add 2. And we know there are 20 altogether. So we can say 18 add 2 equals 20. Great maths, everybody. Well done. You did really, really well. Let's have a quick look at today's maths challenge. Well, just like what we've been doing, I have given you 20 boxes. I've given you one here, and another one here. And I want you to colour them in different colours to make different number sentences, okay? To show me how you can make 20 in different ways. After you've done that, I've given you a little activity of revision. You have to trace over the numbers at the top, and then you have to draw more dots on the dominoes below to make the number 11. Okay, you need to make the number 11. Then afterwards, I've given you a clock face with some of the missing numbers. You need to write the number in the missing boxes, okay, all the way around. Remember, we start at 1 and we go all the way around to 12. Then, to practice your careful counting, I've given you an activity where you have to draw the faces of every child or every friend in your class. So how many people are in your class? See if you can draw a little face of each person in our class and count how many people there are. Let's see how many of your friends you can remember. So good luck, everybody, with your maths challenge today, and I look forward to seeing you later for live teaching. Bye-bye.